it is actually really nice that we finally actually have a system in DDR that can almost go toe-to-toe with how it was in arena mode for 2DS.
The biggest thing is I wish it wasn't locked to gold calves. I don't get it.
Locked to 2 gold calves.
You have to have 2 gold calves. I get in Japan, but just play it in every version. There's no reason not to have that.
All right, that being said, we are beginning pool 23 of DDR Singles with My Mind Expert 16. This was the final extra stage song of DDR 2013. And given that it is by Sota Fujimori, you are going to be expecting a lot of crazy syncopation, and that includes with and without Sofan gimmicks thrown on top. But this is absolutely a banger chart, a banger tourney chart.
Yeah, it's like every song that has BPM changes, it's one of those that definitely got easier with the introduction of Constant, but that middle part, it's so weird.
It definitely slams in a lot sooner than you think.
And it's still, even with Constant, it's still very hard to time. So this is a great tournament pick. I think it's one of the best 16 tournament picks.
Here we go into pool 23 with this song.
Have a blast.
Ooh, I see that Dominick actually has a score on that. Is this a sight read, or does he actually know a little bit of it? He also is not using Constant for this. We're starting with this particularly syncopated section at 180 BPM. What are these jumps? Oh! Rock's holding it. We get into our first half slowdown. Ooh, Rock's somehow holding that. We kick up to 380.
Marten's already got a
little straightforward, but also a little bit brisk.
Yeah, that beginning part got a big lead.
A little tricky with that particular multiple snake. And into these gallop strings that are a little bit tricky in terms of turning or foot switching them.
This is 100%.
Ooh, everyone's holding on pretty solidly.
Nobody moves like
Marten is in the lead. This is pretty cool.
300 combo.
Into this particular gallopy section here with the jumps.
Probably the hardest part of this song.
Slamming into this 180 slowdown. More syncopated rhythms. Ooh, a little bit of a free trick there, and kicking back to 380. A little bit more straightforward. It's still anyone's game. Ooh, looks like the Jurok is coming up slowly but surely.
Marten's going to win this, but other positions are pretty close. At least second and third is like they might be.
Hey, Jurok bracketing some of those diagonal jumps. Not enough.
There you go.
But it's not enough for Marten to take that by 46 EX.
Congratulations.
Still collected.
Yeah, the very beginning, he had a 20 EX lead out of that very beginning part.
Perfect. So. That is damn nice.
Yeah, that really helped him. He was probably the only person who really knew that beginning slowdown. So
yeah.
Great pick from him knowing the song.
Is this our first random pick, or?
No, this is picked by someone. I can't see it here. It was,
Jurok picked.
No, Jurok's played Blur My Mind, I'm sorry.
And this is Marten's pick, Anthem by Zakuba. One of the more recent Bemani Sound Team acquisitions, who is very known for their very hard style songs, with very, let's say, intriguing kicks. You won't hear it as much on this one, but they have definitely made some songs that I dare say could probably, there are elements that could probably only be heard by high frequency listening organisms. But they're still bangers. Let's get that straight.
Looks like Jurok's using the new audio offset. He's at -3 milliseconds on this. I don't know off the top of my head if that's like what's on the final offset. It could be.
Here we are setting up here. Jurok's also reading this at 320 speed rate, which makes the rockets of this particular song go up to
You mean 3.2, right?
40. Wow.
I mean, yeah. Well, you have to remember, there's the BPM warp stuff, so that's on it.
Here we go into Anti-Anthem Expert.
Show me what you got.
The remainder of this set is all going to be 15s after the 16 that was through my mind. But this one is definitely on the higher end of 15s, and just from a
timing perspective.
Timing perspective and gimmick perspective. This was the extra exclusive that closed out Ace 2O Plus in 2022.
Yeah, not the hardest 15 physically, but it's definitely from a timing perspective and gimmick perspective, one of the harder 15s.
There's a lot of rhythms to be had here, both triplet and gallop.
They love the early lead.
Especially some freeze guided salon bits. And here we go into one of the kick sections with these jacks following those screaming vocal stutters. And then we get to this part after the triplet, where there is a foot switch that is actually notated by the music. And here we are with some more very crazy gimmicky bits. And here we go at the end of this. They'll have to know to hit right there.
That is so hard to hit, by the way. That transition is so hard to get right.
Jurok is holding onto a gold combo, it seems. Grateful combo from JLUV. Jurok is holding on to this lead. Ooh, it is close between him and Marten, though, as we go into the meat of this drop.
Dude, this is close. This is close.
A lot more syncopation here. Oh, it is damn close.
Oh,
This is not the edge of the seat. And here we go into these freezes that are stuttery and also soft-lawning.
This is 100%.
Oh,
Like
he
which
picks
one?
up a good
Like which
there.
one's triplet? Which one is just a straight run? Marten takes the lead.
I don't know who's gonna win this. I have
Oh
no
dear,
idea.
this is close. Marten's getting it. Then Marten by 5.
Okay, Marten still got it. He still got it. I thought
And
that
it
freeze was gonna cost him.
Ooh, that climactic ending that quotes max 300.
Oh yeah. Uh-huh.
Wow. By 2. That is crazy. Oh, wow. That was, if I'm not mistaken, I think Jurok would have hit that if not for the good.
Yeah, that last freeze arrow, Marten left. I don't know if that was him or if that was Pad. I honestly couldn't tell you.
That definitely could be very.
Yeah. If
such
it
a
wasn't
section
Pad,
that you
then
need
yes,
to
the
know.
good made the difference.
It's such a section that you need to know. It's just like immediately going from triplet into run like that. That's something that at 15 plus, you need to start learning how to do that because it will floor you every single time if you're not prepared for it. So Marten is currently in the lead. He has 16 points. 6 behind is Jurok.
Choose Quartet Battle.
Here we go into the third of this set for full 23.
Check out these cuts.
It's definitely going to come down between Marten and Jurok. We'll have to see. But here we are with Squeeze by the duo of Sudaford, Jujimori, and Yoshitaka. That is Venus. They collaborated with Itadora Guitar Freaks from Mania alumni Mutsuhiko Izumi for this song, which is absolutely one of the best tracks from the Kimani Stadium collaborative event. Has a very prominent slowdown section that will definitely be the source of a lot of MA make or break. We will have to see how everybody holds on to this one, but this is an absolute banger. Absolute banger of the highest caliber. Turn it up.
Jurok using, looks like +7 on the audio offset. It's a pretty
like
significant offset there.
He's definitely the first person I've seen like either from just, you know.
Someone else, I forget who. There was someone else who was using it earlier, but...
He's definitely the first who has been taking advantage of that particular
First stage.
But as it stands, here we go into Squeeze.
Have a blast.
The drop of this song is definitely going to be the one that makes or breaks it for everybody here. But it'll have to come down to chart knowledge for sure. And here we are with this syncopated gallopy opening. Couple slowdown bits. There's a section where it kind of does knock the quantization off a little bit. Everyone's holding on pretty close. Ooh, this is pretty even now. Everyone but Marten has a pip going into the slowdown. Very, very tough on this one. Yeah, I'd have to go step it to stay on feet and just know to hit it a little bit where you need to. And here's some more spare bits, including a 30-second bit.
JLUV with the early lead, but Dominick's just behind -3. -2 now.
And here as we come to this stop section right here, which is always so hype. Ooh, JLUV is in the lead right now. Marten and JLUV are tied for last. Here we go into the drop. These gallops are so hype. Nailing that transition. And as everything gets a little bit more complicated, we're staying cool. JLUV is still holding the lead as we go into the final quota. These box runs and freeze parts. This is still really strong. Both Dominick and JLUV are neck and neck, but here's the last bit.
JLUV's got it. There's a little jump there.
JLUV's got it. Oh, and JLUV gets it with 10.
Oh, at the very end.
Dang.
Oh, tied. We got a tied second at the very end there.
Dang, JLUV and Marten tied. And not only that, even though JLUV took that one, that was a pip. I don't know if that was a sight read pip, but that is a new pip from JLUV. Let's go. What a hype song. And what another hype song coming up. This is Kimono Princess from AKBK X2. It's a classic extra stage from that one.
Yeah, so both, in a tie situation like that, both JLUV and Marten should get 5 points since they both got second on that.
Nice. This is by the ever awesome June. A lot of her happy hardcore songs always have some form of step rhetoric jank that always will make or break any match. This is going to be pretty hype. I am also glad that for the majority of these particular matches, we have not run into any use of the backgrounds because they full screen the background of this from Ace onward, I believe.
Yeah. I mean, usually most players are going to play on like 100% hide background, whatever it's called, the option setting.
I don't know if they automatically cancel them if it is this particular mode that we've been using.
Here comes the party.
Maybe so. But as we go into the song, a little bit of a janky couple of crossover runs here. Ooh, JLUV holding onto a mid here.
You're blowing us away.
The second round that we have, so it seems like everyone knows exactly how this goes.
Marten with a very early lead, it looks like.
Marten hold on to a gold combo going into the chorus. This particular motif of sections.
Marten, currently the only player with a PFC. Like in typical June Shark fashion, has a lot of ambiguous steps into it, but
Oh, Marten dropped combo as we go in.
still have a
This
lead,
particular
but very close. So
throw section.
tied.
Double of freeze bits. And a little stop hit.
Even JLUV and Marten is only -12.
Oh,
This is
Marten
close.
and JLUV are neck and neck right now.
This is close between all 4 players.
This is going to come down to this second refrain of the coda.
Yeah.
Box run there.
Dude, this is close between all 4.
Oh, they are on the racer's edge.
I'm not saying I have no idea who's going to
Oh, drop from JLUV on one of those foot switches. But here we go into the coda. That was a really good part of NA. Marten's coming a little ahead. One more section. Ooh! Oh! By one!
By
By
one!
one! Marten takes it.
19 and 2.
Oh, my dear.
Well, you got 19 and some other stuff, but
Man! Oh, wow. 19 and 2. Dang. Everybody had...
yeah, they went a selfie on that one.
That's a selfie moment.
Deserve release.
That is a selfie moment. everybody had less than 5 grades on that. That was not too bad at all. Wow. Oh, that was tight. Marten is in the lead as we go into the final third of the gauntlet. 27 to JLUV's 18.
Yeah. So final songs, Brilliant to You, AKBK, and Horatio Challenge.
Oh boy.
I'm going to go on a limb and say all 4 players are going to get better MA on Brilliant to You than they are on Horatio.
I can see that.
Yeah, but I know, very bold playing. But.
Yeah, we are coming into the final third of the final pool of today's DDR Singles tournament at Mistake on the Lake 6, ladies and gentlemen.
Select a move.
We have had some amazing matches in this past 3 hours alone. And it's only going to get better and crazier and awesomer from here tomorrow.
Yep.
So definitely know to tune in.
Sadly, we're moving towards the final 2 songs of tonight, bearing like a tie situation where they need like an additional tie-breaking song.
Anything can happen. Marten's still got a pretty solid lead, but these songs can definitely make or break it. One straightforward, but definitely has some gimmicks, and another is, well, very gimmick. So we definitely have to see how it plays out.
Brilliant to Use about as straightforward as you can get. Great 15 though. Really fun card.
Yeah.
Beats on the break, yo.
Here.
The crowd's gonna flip over this song.
So getting things locked into the cabs.
And here we go. The Brilliant to You AKBK mix. Akira, last name starts with a B, who's really big on Eurobeat style remixes. This is another one of the DDR X3 songs that was actually not American exclusive to Japan until about DDR Ace 2.
Ace 20, yes. It was either Ace 20 or Ace 20 Plus, but yes, it was exclusive to Japan under those licenses for whatever reasons.
Until then.
Yeah, this is probably one of the most, this and Paranoid KSKSC were the 2 songs I think people were most excited to be able to play once they were on A20.
JLUV doesn't have a score on this at all, but Marten has a flag.
Yeah.
So I'm curious to see if this
For this chart, it's fine if you don't have a score. It's very sight readable.
true.
JLUV has
JLUV has
25
a 25
perfect
with that?
ESC. Yeah.
Did that look like what that was? All right, we'll have to see how this plays out. But here we go into the classic DDR remix that is probably one of the most flagship songs in all of Dance Dance Revolution. And Akira just makes it better. But yeah, so these box run 60
got the
definitely
100 plus steps into it. So down to the 5
Going
EX
into the
lead
rap
right
break.
now.
Gold combo. Marten dropped his gold combo, but still pretty neck. This is neck and neck between everyone. Oh my gosh. Going into the first chorus. And then into this bridge. JLUV is just absolutely killing it. Still at
Dom keeps trading between first and second.
everybody still has a combo. Ooh, JLUV dropped his first combo. Ooh, that was a whippy
This
run.
is going to be close. This is going to be close.
Going into the Eurobeat section again with these box runs. These can be very tricky. Oh. Everybody has this on lock. Wow. Marten's in the lead. Going into this final chorus. And one last sting. Oh, he nailed that.
Whoa.
11.
Got it.
Marten takes it by 11. And again, another piff. Possible sight read from JLUV. He is killing it as
Dom
such.
got the piff. JLUV got the piff.
Dang, Dom got the piff. He's second. Dang.
Yeah, it was Dom's pick, so I totally
That
get it.
checks. And all right, it'll come down to this. Marten currently has 35 points to JLUV's 21. Looks like he's running away with this, ladies and gentlemen. But what a song to end it out on. Horatio by Or If Is. This is to an extra stage song from DDRX. Known for its very, very consistent drills on the Expert, which still exists here on the challenge, but as you could probably guess from that lightning bolt you see on the song selection screen, there are shock arrows in this chart, and it is a chaotic bugger to be sure.
I can already tell you from Marten and Jurok's body language, they are not excited to play this song.
Yeah. It comes down to it. Sometimes you gotta swallow the medicine in the heat of the moment. Jurok has been, even if Jurok hasn't been first placing a lot of these, he has still been very consistent.
Oh, he's been doing great. He's been doing great
insane.
this time. I mean, he had the second place tie, too.
Yep. Yes. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, the final song of pool 23 and of this day of the DDR Singles at the Stake on the Lake Stake on the Lake 6 DDR Singles.
Second stage.
Let's go, Horatio Challenge.
Ready, set, step.
We have 16 beats into this particular motif, broken up by the shock arrow. Everybody seems to be nailing it pretty well. Marten and Dominick.
100 combo.
Yeah, JLUV is a very early lead. Now it looks like it's going back and forth with Marten.
And we get a little bit of a break here with this more sedate section, but still with shocks that can definitely put you up if you're not prepared.
200
This song is also very crisp. Play about a minute and 25 seconds. As we get into this break of sorts. Ooh, Marten's ahead by 6. He's very good at keeping his MA up even when he drops full combo, which is always the big thing. Oh, Jurok drops it.
300
Everybody's holding on. And here we go into this final section, which is relatively fine on the shocks. No shocks yet, but here we go into the final bit.
400 combo.
Marten is still ahead. This is going to come down to these final two.
Yeah, I think Marten's got it here.
And Marten takes it by 15 over Jurok. And that,
Full combo. Oh yeah.
Well, and with that, Marten takes
Man.
full 23 of DDR Singles.
Look at how close second, third, and fourth were there.
Oh my gosh.
That's a 7 EX difference between second and fourth.
Let's go, Marten.
Congrats to Marten. He advances.
That is it for DDR tonight. You have not played and play tomorrow. You get priority on the attack once they are play. You have played today.
Yep.
Alrighty.
Well, we appreciate everyone.
Yes, very much so.
Real
Thank
quick,
you so
just
much.
looking at the next pool tomorrow morning at 11. It looks like we've got Litter, Stan GX,
Oh, look at that.
RC1, and Marten.
So yes, tune in tomorrow for some more action on the singles, DDR Singles front. Until then, this has been Mustang in Exile and
Evil
Dave signing off. See y'all.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
See ya.